Hello, welcome to this video. This video is me cleaning out the rat's cage. I will do a sit down bit at the end of the video and explain sort of what my setup normally is, but I'm just going to clean up. So basically I use cardboard bedding. This is a really great angle. I use cardboard bedding, and so I only have to change it. I use a really deep layer of cardboard bedding, as you'll see, so I only usually change it out once a month, and it's gotten to that point now where these boys need to have their stuff changed out completely, including hammocks and all that stuff. So I'm going to get to do that now, and I'll see you in a little bit. I just thought that I'd chat a little bit while we're watching this time lapse of me emptying out the cage. I think it's really important to note that the more items in a rat's cage, the more enriched that they are, and that a rat's cage shouldn't just be all hammocks. There should be things to climb on and perch on, and things to sleep in, yes, but also foraging toys, litter trays, lots of different types of stuff. And if at all possible, it's good to change the layout every time you clean the cage so they have something new and exciting when they go in there. So on these clips you can see that I'm taking off the water bottles to have them soak in hot water in the kitchen, just to make sure there's no algae or anything going in there. I do this a few times a month just to make sure. I do a quick rinse every time I do clean out the waters, which is bottles usually every 3 or 4 days or so. Bowls I change once a day and sometimes even twice a day. I am a little bit obsessive when it comes to bowls, so I have 6 water bottles and 2 bowls, and it really stems from the fact that one of my little baby rats did pass away back when he was 8 years, wow, that would have been an old rat, back when he was 8 weeks old, and I think it's better safe than sorry to have anyone with dehydration, and water bottles are frisky little creatures that never quite seem to work when you want them to, so that's why there's 6, and that's why there's also 2 bowls. Anybody is interested, this wooden bamboo bridge is actually bamboo garden edging from Wilko, and I want to say it was like around £5, probably less. And these sunflower hammocks are absolutely gorgeous, and I'll leave the shop linked down below. For me, the worst thing about cleaning out the cage is, in fact, taking out the substrate. Not the cleaning, not the rearranging that can be kind of complicated, but actually scooping out the substrate. Because annoyingly, my cage, only one side of the door is open, so it's really quite difficult, unless you want to partially take apart the cage, it's quite difficult to get my tray out. So I just have to scoop, and this clips, they don't look like it was 10 minutes, but I was scooping for 10 minutes straight to get the substrate out. And yes, I was sitting on a chair, because honestly my back would have been killing me if I wasn't sitting on the chair. This is why my dream cage is the little Zuventura. I'm so excited for the day when I can bring that cage into my life, secondhand or brand new. I just want that cage for many reasons. I think the colour of it is really nice. It goes aesthetically with the room and with a naturalistic theme, I think. And also both of the doors open, which would be an absolute blessing in disguise. So to give myself a break from the back-breaking work that is cleaning out a cage, I don't normally take out all the substrate. I would normally leave in a bit just so that it doesn't smell completely unfamiliar, because I am doing a full clean out and like changing hammocks and stuff. So I want to obviously, is that shit back there? I really hope it's not. I want to make sure that especially the two new boys don't feel too unsettled when they come back in. So I'm leaving a little bit of their bedding and one of the fabric items that I can switch out a bit later on when some of them are done being washed. So I'm leaving that in until I have the other stuff washed, so then I can put the stuff back in. I'm going to wipe down the bars of the cage, but first I'm just going to put hooks on the hammocks that I want to use, because I want to make sure that they all have hooks on them. So this hammock set is absolutely fucking gorgeous. It's pine cones, goes perfectly with my theme, and it was from a company called Heart Rat Hammocks, based in the UK. She actually saved these for me. I asked her, like, could she save them, and she said yes. So I have this flat hammock, two corner hammocks that I like to put over their litter trays, just so they feel a little bit more secure. And I think I'm going to put this, like, sort of full breaker hammock back in, just to fill up the space from some of the things that I've taken out. And I think all 6 of them could very easily get onto this, and maybe we can get them all 6 cuddling, because most of the hammocks and the spundig and stuff, like, 6 can fit in, but they don't like to squish that much. So I'm going to be putting this on. I'm going to put some hooks on some of these on the corner hammocks. So I thought I'd just, like, have a chat to you. I also have this bloody marvellous burrow. So you put it with this up against the perspex, and so you can see them, like, burrowing in here. I really love it. Hester loves to bloody chew it. It's a really great addition into their cage. I didn't put it in last time because they went in this cage straight from intro, so I didn't put anything enclosed. And this takes up a good chunk of where the substrate goes, so I didn't want to faff around and put this in, but I will be putting this in this time, which I'm really excited about. The person who made that is actually Lynn from Aurora Rattery in Scotland, and she has a Facebook page for her accessories racks. She makes sort of like wood stuff like that. She makes mice/hamster sizes of that too, if you're interested. But she's absolutely wonderful, and it was really cheap. I think it was like 13 quid, and they're all handmade in the UK, which is like really cool. I have a bunch of really nice hammock sets, and I like, if possible, to match them. I did order a new set, 2 corner hammocks and a double bunk hammock, which I'll show you. It's just one of those ones that sort of like goes like this at the bottom with a flat hammock. It works really well in like this part of the cage down below, so I'm gonna use those because my boys like them. Coram especially likes to go there when he wants to get away from people. He's like not a loner, but he does like his own space more than the others, I guess, and he likes to go there. So I've ordered that, and they're really cool. They have like leaf silhouettes on them, which will be really fun and exciting, and when I get them I will be obviously putting them into the cage. However, the issue is that because they're custom and because of the way that it works at Ferric High Creations, they don't really have any, like, you don't have a time frame, because she works mainly on custom orders, so like the time frame is like 2 weeks to 8 weeks, so you're basically just waiting. So I didn't want to obviously put off cleaning the cage until then, because they were really due a clean, because I am a big proponent of a really deep layer of substrate, because then you don't have to clean it out for like a month, 6 weeks, and we're getting to about 5 weeks since the boys have finished intro, so that means they are due for a clean. Why didn't I bring paper towels? I use a 50/50 water and white vinegar spray to clean my items that need to be wiped down. So like this plastic shelf I use, but I put a bath mat on it because I like to give them a little space, and I like to have like a flat surface I can put bowls on. Just thinking about it, I haven't got anything clean. I'm gonna have to cut this up, but that is for a bit later on. Now to clean out the manky what would you even call them? This tray is also really cool. It's a full doggy poop bag for my dirty tissues. My boys, I don't know if anyone else, boys or girls do this, but my boys like cake their poo onto the pee rocks, and it's gross. I don't know why they do it. So yeah, I use cardboard. It's my, I got to put it on my hand. It's my favourite substrate. I don't even know what I was saying. Yeah, so I use, oh, that is manky. The vinegar water solution is like dripping around the litter box, and that's not nice. Poo stuck on it. Anyway, I am gonna go finish cleaning this stuff, wipe down the bars of the cage, and then get back to you when I'm rearranging, and I will give you their first look when they're going in there, because I always find that really exciting and really fun to do. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go because this video is going to be long otherwise. The thing that I'm using here is probably Finicard, but it might be Green Mile or Walmsley. I think it's Finicard just because of the shape. There's not much difference between the brands of cardboard bedding. The only difference is really the shape and the way that they cut them. I found that they all work. I just think that Finicard is the first one on the list on rat rations, and that's why I got it. The big bale that I have usually lasts me 2.5 cage cleans, and as I mentioned, I only clean my cage out monthly, so that is equating to 2.5 months worth of bedding, and it is £10. And a lot of things that are unsuitable are exactly more expensive than that, so that is like a bonus to be using something that's appropriate, something that works really well for my boys, especially ones that have chronic respiratory issues, and also cheap, easy on the money. As I did mention, these hammocks are from Heart Rat Hammocks, and I absolutely love them. I actually snagged the last of the pinecone design, which I was very, very, very happy about that she let me reserve them. I am thinking about getting some holiday themed hammocks, definitely something for Halloween, but also I want a Hanukkah themed hammock set, and I haven't come across any Jewish rat keepers yet. So if you are also Jewish and watching this video and have rats, please let me know, and yes, we can be friends, because Hanukkah on a hammock, yes please. Found throughout using this cage, especially because only one side opens, it's very easy to lay out a new cage, or just lay out the cage in general, if you're going from the bottom up, which sounds really strange, but that means the substrate and then things lower down, and to work your way up, because if you're working your way up, you can actually go from the upper level down, and it just all meshes together a lot better if I work in that way. So anyway, I was just about to record the clip to say, here's the boys going into their cage, enjoy them exploring around and sniffing around, seeing what's different, seeing what's new, and then some drama happened in one of the Facebook rat groups, so I had to message my friend about it. So yeah, this is them now enjoying their nice clean cage, and yeah, just happy little rats in their new house. I also thought that I should mention that whilst I was cleaning this cage, they were actually having free roam in my boyfriend's bedroom while he was supervising them, and they had some veggies and some mix, and they were very excited, I think, to get back into the cage, have a bit of an explore, and then settle down, because by the time I'd finished this, it would be time perfectly for the afternoon nap. This is just a little close-up of what the boys were doing and a bit of a cage tour, I might say. I don't know. But yeah, this is what the cage looks like, and I'm very happy with how it turned out this time, and I'll be sure to let you know if the layout changes and let you know if I change anything in my cleaning routine. Thank you very much for watching this video. It's greatly appreciated. I hope you can stick around and subscribe. Don't forget to check out the links to the stores in my description, links to my friend's channel in the description, and my link tree, where I have a lot of helpful links that I find are helpful for rat owners in general, and especially for new rat owners, as well as my social medias, Instagram and YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe, and yeah, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.